Our home value is going up, our home value is going down. Guys, Brent the Broker here with you today. I want to talk to you about navigating the news. So much that comes at us, and there's people that say the housing market's going to be fine. There's people that saying the housing market is totally screwed. And so how do we navigate all of the noise coming in our direction? So we're going to talk to you about that today. But before we do, hit subscribe, hit the bells for notification, and drop us a like. We really appreciate your support. So guys, today I want to talk to you about three things: navigating the news, and how to determine what is good information and what's not, and then how to gather all this information to make the best decision for your situation. And stay tuned to the end of the video for the pro tip of the day, where I will tell you, is the market going up or is the market going down? Stay tuned to the end of the video for that. News runs on emotions in order to get clicks and eyeballs in order to make profit. That's their job. Their job is to stoke your emotions so that they can get you to read, to click, to watch, to talk. And I don't know about you, but sometimes I'll read a headline and then turn to my buddy and be
like, hey, did you know what was happening?
When really all I did was read a headline. So the headlines especially are there to capture that emotion. And a lot of the times, the headline that they put out there will be sensational, and then you read the article and it almost doesn't support the context with which they use the headline. And they want you to click on it, and so they tug on your emotion. The world is ending, the sky is falling, that's a tug on your emotion to get the clicks. The second thing we know to be true is markets go up and down. And if you look at the long term, which is how we should be making our real estate buying decisions, something like, according to Case Shiller Index, and we'll put the graphic up on the screen here, but it's something like 73% of the 5-year periods in real estate make money. And what we know to be true is rents go up in 5 years 100% of the time. So if you're spending $3,500 a month in rent right now, and you do that over the next 5 years waiting for the markets to be more comfortable for your situation, then you're going to spend $210,000 waiting out the market, when if you had bought a home and waited the same 5 years, you have a 73% chance of actually coming out ahead with that investment. So the question is the market going up or down? I have seen some really smart people argue that the market is going to remain stable, maybe go down a little. I've seen people say it's going to continue to go up. I've seen people that say we can expect a correction of anywhere from 5 to 30% in the coming 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. So who of these people are right? Because these are voices that in my industry that I really respect, that are saying it's going to go up. I have voices that I really respect saying they don't think it's going to go up. So how do we know? And here's the pro tip of the day, guys. We don't. I don't, they don't, you don't, and everyone will tell you, oh, I predicted this. So you might have known it was going up. To what degree and when is it going to stop? Oh, it's going down. To what degree and when and how and when is it going to stop? The fact of the matter, nobody knows this. So how do we navigate all this? The way we navigate, and I know I keep harping on this, but the way we navigate it is this. A, make sure it's the right situation for you. If you're buying a home, selling a home, make sure that you're doing so in a fashion that works for your unique personal financial situation. Number two, when you're making these decisions, make sure that we're doing it with a long-term time horizon in mind, because we know markets go up, we know markets go down, markets cycle, and if we're holding for a long period of time, it mitigates a lot of that volatility, or what they call risk. It mitigates that up and down. And the last piece of the puzzle, guys, is there are still good deals to be done today. Not all deals are created equal. I can't tell you how many people go out in the marketplace as a buyer and survey the landscape and end up carving out a deal that is even better than market rate. They get a house for under market value, or they structure a deal that allows them to lower their interest rate, or they do a deal in a fashion that works for them specifically. And same with the seller. If you're a seller in today's market, as it's shifting where the buyers have more power and more homes are coming on the market, sellers, it's still a good time for you to sell if you need to. If you're getting moved across the country, if you're getting ready to retire and go somewhere else. Now, if you're sitting in a home and everything is wonderful and you have no reason to move, sure, you're not going to sell your house for no reason. But if we're making sure it works for your unique situation, if we're thinking about the long term, and we're pulling some of these other levers in a way that are appropriate, there are absolutely reasons to buy and sell in today's market. It depends on your unique situation, and nobody knows whether it's going to go up and down, to what extent or when. So focus on the fundamental decision making, which is your personal situation, holding it for long term, and structuring a deal that makes sense. So that'll be it for me today, guys. Hit subscribe, turn the bells on for notification, drop us a comment. We really appreciate your support. And now more than ever, have a good team around you to navigate this news.